Henrique paired with Leon Draisaitl and Evander Kane to begin the game. It's Edmonton and Columbus. These two played a pretty close one at Rogers Place on the 23rd of January. Darnell Nurse.
I've never seen that on a scoreboard.
No. And I feel it was taking advantage of your old partner in his declining years.
It's usually me.
I couldn't figure it out. Here's a shot score! Matthew Olivier set up by Corrali. And Columbus takes a 1-0 lead. Matthew Olivier, most noted for his pugilistic abilities, has his third goal of the year.
This can happen. This is a great shot by Olivier, though. A good dig out of the corner, and you're going to see this on the forecheck. It's Danforth that gets there first. Little bump to Corrali, who wisely finds Olivier quickly in the slot. And for Olivier, that's his second goal in 3 games. Had the game winner versus the Blackhawks a couple games ago. Good defending by the Blue Jackets and good sticks to break things up and just not allow that to happen.
Marchenko shot redirected, and Pickard has to make a tough save. Less than 6.5 to go in the first period. Worked up the right-hand side. Roslovic, middle of the ice. Open man to Grove. No penalty call. The crowd not too happy with that non-call. Connor McDavid doing it at the defensive end.
The Jackets are playing right to the whistle.
Jenner, the Columbus captain, and their leading goal scorer coming in. 19 on the year. Here's a turnover, a quick shot, and buried by Alex Nylander. Strange bounce. Jackets put it away. 2-0. Cannon off.
You mentioned the hat trick that he scored a couple of games ago. It was a big one for him, his first in his career. And here again, this puck goes around. It was waved off on the icing here. As Cody Ceci kind of goes back, thinks it's going to be waved down on the icing. As he reverses it, it just gets picked off. It's a good read to get it in there quick. And it was Sillinger who pounces on this one. It's a little bit of a soft reverse by Ceci. Sillinger reads that.
By Buffalo's bounced around in the minors for years.
Scrap here.
And now, right off the draw, Sam Carrick and Matthew Olivier.
Tough guy. These guys have gone before.
Chance for Carrick to make an impression and also change the complexion of this one with his club down 2-0. Right at center. Olivier lands a couple of chopping rights. Carrick fires back with a right of his own. Carrick lands a right hand. Another big right hand. Helmet popped off. Whistling right hook from Olivier. Carrick stays on his feet. Overhand right, a bit short. Real slugging here. Couple left jabs from Matthew Olivier. Tremendous tilt at center.
And big Matt Repe from the New York Rangers, and he chopped him down. And they go out of here, a little jostling between Janmark and Olivier. And he says, yeah, we're going to have ourselves a little go here. Let's get this done. And they have a little conversation. And both guys drop the gloves, square off, a lengthy square off, and each guy got a pretty... Both the players that have come on board in the lineup tonight for Edmonton understand they're coming to a playoff team from a non-playoff team. They're excited, and they want to have an impact on this team. They want to blend in. Well,
another turn
just made some friends.
Big shot, score! Picked off and then buried by the rookie, Dmitri Voronkov. His 17th, that ties the NHL rookie lead.
They were on their heels for the first part of this game. They've kind of come back and weathered that storm, and now have the lead in this game, and it's a real nice shot. And you'll see this puck looks like it's going to be cleared out of the zone. It doesn't clear. It gets turned over. And Voronkov, he's a big customer. And what a first year in the National Hockey League he's having after parts of the...
Ryan McLeod, whom Louis has noticed, has had his legs under him from the start. Draisaitl fires off a Tarasov and then off the outside of the post.
Here's this one here for Draisaitl. Doesn't try to force, uses a screen, gets that one away through the body a little.
To McDavid, shrugs off Corrali. Trying to twist him into a pretzel, back to Bouchard. Now he takes a drop pass, cross ice, one-timer, one-kick save. Hey.
And then this one here, a one-timer by Ekholm. Great read by Tarasov. 1-5-1. Should settle into this second period and start to get back to work.
Well, and again, scoring goals has not been a problem for the Jackets, but they're 31st in goals against and 30th in shots against. Knoblauch, though wanting to ultimately, in the postseason, probably go away from it, going right back to it to see if he can generate a spark. And here's Draisaitl, cross-ice, one-timer score! Off of McDavid, slammed home by Hyman, and Edmonton back in the game with that line reunited. That's 43 for Zach Hyman, and this time it's Edmonton that gets a bounce.
Always has at his disposal, and he can always do this in games just to kind of put the opposition on their heels, find a little bit of an offensive spark. I mean, Zach Hyman puts this as deep into the net as he can. He slam dunks this home as it gets a little bit of a bounce. Now, the Blue Jackets got a little bit of a bounce a couple of times. This one here, just a good entry into the zone. Draisaitl fends off, finds that cross seam, but it goes off of the skate right to Hyman.
Ryan McLeod off to Nurse, and here are the Oilers 3-on-2. Kane across, shot, save on Nugent Hopkins, and another good one from Tarasov.
Good transitional play here with Darnell Nurse jumping up, and two quick passes, and this is a great shot selection here by Nugent Hopkins. Corrals it, fakes like he's going to go back.
47 games at the NHL level. Here's a 2-on-1 for Columbus. Sillinger and Texier. Sillinger shoots off the post. And maybe that's the break Edmonton needs. Second period. And Columbus comes that close.
People think is a potential Stanley Cup winner, and Edmonton is one for sure. And people want to be here.
Turnover in front. Backhander save, rebound, and Pickard comes up with two beauties against Jack Roslovic.
You think you learn your lesson. This is a good forecheck here by Roslovic, but that's a backhand play that Bouchard's trying to make through traffic.
Ekholm a shot, a save in front, kept alive, getting it back. Here's Carrick to Perry, a backhander save it, rebound in front of Evander Kane.
Kane to just get himself going up. It was a 3-on-2, maybe a 4-on-2. Here's the couple chances in tight. This one by Perry kind of bulldozes into Tarasov, and he was shaking off the left arm afterwards. You'll see him kind of go, ooh, that one kind of stung a little bit. So they're starting to get in there and close the gap on him and make it a difficult night. And that was maybe a little bit of contact from Perry, which he does.
The third to win it 4-1. If the Oilers do that again tonight, and Calvin Pickard has a clean sheet, well, then Edmonton will win for the sixth. Can you imagine him in the Okerlund role? I mean, he would be fantastic. Here's a steal by Sillinger, and a quick save made by Pickard.
You start taking shots, it forces the defending team to kind of collapse and stand still.
Ekholm in front, reerected, and then a save made by Tarasov. Brett Kulak, one-timer Ekholm, and another stop by Daniil Tarasov. Hyman was able to redirect that off the pads. Now for Edmonton here. Draisaitl bulls his way into a face-off win, overpowering Sillinger. And now Bouchard. McDavid, shot off the post. Rebound, kicks out, Draisaitl.
But the Blue Jackets with some great sticks don't allow that one-time opportunity to happen cross seam.
McLeod wins a big face-off. Ekholm the Nurse. Evander Kane powering to the net, scores! Tipped in front! Corey Perry cuts it to 3-2!
The same mentality. Walking from high to low, uses a little bit of a screen, makes sure he gets it through, in the shaft, off the shaft of Corey Perry. I mean, he's made a living standing around the net, and he does it this time too, and he's outside the blue paint. Perfect little redirection, finds its way in, and it's a one-goal game with still just under 8 minutes left on the clock.
Nugent Hopkins, drop pass, Evan Bouchard, Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl, waiting, McDavid, hard to the net, in front, couple of whacks, it stays out, 30 seconds to play. Here's Goodbranson, off the gloves, Roslovic with it out empty, 2-on-1, Texier, Roslovic, backhander score.
The best chance here is this puck goes down low to McDavid. He walks it out and pinballs around, and a couple chops. Kane was in there. And that's the game, is this pass here put across to Roslovic. He puts it into the open net, pretty close coming across the line.
The Jackets play the Oilers tough. And tonight they'll snap Edmonton's 5-game winning streak. Empty netter by Roslovic seals it 4-2 your final.